everybody. It's Cynthia Porter. Visit Winona. I am Facebook Live from the place you sent us to today. It is the Blue Heron Coffeehouse. See that? Down on 2nd Street in Winona, downtown. This is one of our beloved places to hang out. And I'm going to give you just a look around. Look at this first. It's, of course, a Blue Heron. If you don't remember, we had a project, I don't know, maybe it was 12 years ago or 15 years ago, 14, in which some artists took plaster blue herons and painted them, and then they were auctioned off to the community. Blue Heron Coffeehouse, of course, bought one of those, and it has been displayed outside their place ever since then. It's beautiful. This place is the second location, at least that I'm aware of, for Blue Heron. I remember when I first came to Winona that Blue Heron was over on Huff Street, and it had a little spot there. I don't know what year it was that they moved over to this spot, but it's a much bigger space. We're going to go inside and take a look around, and I'll let you know what's going on here right now, okay? Hang on a second. Okay, so if you haven't been in the Blue Heron lately, I'll tell you a couple things that are going on here. One is that when they first came to this location, they were sharing space with the bookshelf. The bookshelf was over there in that side, and then the Blue Heron was here on this side. And it was just it was a really great symbiotic relationship between the two. But the bookshelf didn't stay. And so a few years ago when the bookshelf closed, and the Blue Heron eventually just moved, they expanded into that space because I don't know if you've ever been here during the weekday. There's a few people here right now. It's Saturday afternoon, but during the weekdays, especially when college is in session, this place is jammed with people, and they have a really cool menu. We'll go take a look at the menu in a second. But they just have kind of a super chill vibe here too. So people love it. It's a good place to hang out. Look at this. There's a big pile of newspapers here. This is where I read the paper. They have free Wi-Fi. They have a lot of art. They love artists. In fact, the first art show I ever had as a photographer was at the old Blue Heron location that was over on Huff Street. So it's a space close to my heart. They have soft seating there. Nice spots to sit. They have counter seating where you can people watch out the window onto 2nd Street. They've got some art. Look at this. If you know anything about Winona, you know Julia Crozier is one of our most loved artists in town. Look at this work from her. A lot of the art in here is for sale. Some of it is just for display. And I'll show you some in the other room. There's a display going on right now of a local project that has been hugely popular, done by a local art curator, and it shows a whole bunch of Winona characters. But first, let's have a look at some of the deliciousness going on at Blue Heron. Okay, first, here's my favorite thing. This. Uh-huh. Yes, delicious. Also, I don't know if people realize this really, but, and I don't know if this has always been the case, but at the Blue Heron, it's not just coffee, although they do have a great coffee menu here. I'm going to show you this crazy menu on the wall. See it? Oh, I think it's backwards. I'm sorry if you can't read it. You have to flip your screen around. Yeah, I wonder if I can flip it around to show it to you. Maybe I can. Let's see. I shouldn't mess with it. I'm gonna get it. Emily Skeels is look at that. Alright. Well, now it's all reversed, but okay, so there you can have a look at this menu. Honest to God, if you like fresh food, local food, artisan sandwiches, and real barista coffee, this is the spot. I love to come here for their soup. I think it's great. They have some nice tea. You can also buy stuff here from local artisans. I mean, what a great spot, right? To be able to just connect yourself to great food and the community and newspapers and fresh eggs. Who doesn't need that? Also, if you need to know what's going on, here's this. A wall of knowledge. This is just about every single gosh darn thing you need to know about Winona right there. And sometimes you can just stand here and stare at that wall for a really long time. There's a lot to see. So we're not going to creep on people too much, but we are just going to take a look here. We're going to watch her make some coffee. That's creepy, right? A little bit? Here we go. Here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's she having? I don't know. Okay. All right. So in this room, this was the old bookshelf. It was a nice little bookshop, but here now it's just more Blue Heron space, and it's kind of quiet in here now. I've been in here when it's so loud we wouldn't even be able to do this. Like, the din would just be of people drinking coffee and chattering would be so great. But look at this display that's up right now in here. It's Winona Characters by John Swanson. He's a curator of art from Minnesota Marine Art Museum, and John did a book project. Let's see if I can show you a little bit more about it. John did a book project maybe a handful of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, in which he just photographed local characters from Winona. He set up a couple times and just said to people, hey, show up, I'm going to take your photo, and I'm going to make a book about the people in Winona. And it's just a beautiful black and white project that shows the intricacies and the interesting features of people and their personalities that just show so nicely through these photos. It's been just a farm buster, and here's what the book looks like. Let's see. I don't know how many pages it is here. Let's see. Yeah, maybe that's like 40 or 50 pages. I know he photographed a lot of people as I walked through, so there's just a few of them on display in this room right now. I realized that I know a lot of them, actually, so I don't want to be too creepy on these people who are sitting at this table, but I'll see if I can just give you a look at some of the I don't know who carved that fish, by the way. Does any of you people tuned in right now know who carved that fish? Maybe we can find a signature on it. I'm not sure. But, I mean, what a great place to have so much local art available for people to just come and hang out and look at. So we're going to go over here. We'll just, without, trying to intrude on people's privacy, we're going to try to look at some of these photos on the wall. This, of course, is Dr. Bob. That's Cynthia, the new owner of the Ed's No Name Bar. That's her brother, also an owner. I think his name is Brian. Ellie, who I don't know. Jacob, a fellow you see around town. Peter, I don't know him. Maya, I don't know her. Steve, everybody knows Steve. Cayenne, hi ladies, don't mind me. Hi, we're Facebook Live for Visit Winona. Yeah. They're like, what are you doing? There's of course Lee Gundersheimer, Lee. Blake, this is a new spot that I haven't been to yet, but I hope you guys are thinking about the next place you're going to send us, because I'd be curious to go. Is Treatum. It's a little record studio spot in town, and I don't know anything about it except I kept hearing the name. So hopefully we're going to see that guy sometime soon. And this, of course, look at the reflection, it's so bad. Let's see, how can we do it? Ed, can you see him? That, of course, is Ed Hoffman from Ed's No Name Bar. He's a restaurant guy and an artist and a traveler and just kind of a good community guy. And then Sam Brown, of course, the founder, the original guy of Midwest Music Festival. Let's see. Kate, who I don't know. Brianne, I don't know her. Oh wait, look at here. This, of course, is Larry, and Larry's one of the owners of the Blue Heron. So, yeah, if you love this place, this is the guy who made this happen. and so did Colleen right here. So it's really fitting that their portraits are hanging in this show, right? Here's a kid, I don't know him. Here's Trina, she's a co-op worker. Lou Overhog, he's a city employee who works a lot on trails. This boy, Olin, I don't know Olin either. But anyway, it's a really fun art display. It's a great book. I mean, I've had the opportunity to take a look through it a couple of times, and I'm telling you, if you like just the idiosyncrasies of a local population, that's it in that book right there. So we are here. I'm just going to walk away from the speaker a little bit. It's kind of loud. So we're here because you sent us here. Every week we go wherever you tell us to go. Yes, it's true. We did have a week off last week because I needed a break. You guys sent me up an ice wall the week before that. And I'm just kidding. It wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. I was scared, not going to lie. But it turns out it's pretty safe. And I'm not sure if I would do it again, but I think it's possible that I might, because it's a great physical activity, and also it was a great view, and also it was just kind of a cool challenge. So it might be a fun thing that I would try again sometime. And mostly because we've got those guys in town who are running a guiding service who will take you up and make sure it's really safe for you. You can climb that wall yourself, by the way. If you have gear and you have knowledge and you know what you're doing, you just want to come and hike up the trail and do some climbing, it's right there for you. Not for much longer, though. We're getting a little bit of winter weather today, but it's starting to warm up. It is a balmy, like 35 degrees outside, so yay! Miami of Minnesota, right here. We are going to go somewhere else next week, though, and it's going to be wherever you say. So let us know what you want to have a look at, and we are going to go wherever the popular vote sends us. We're so enjoying this series. Me and Emily Skeels is the one talking to you right now in the comments. She's just kind of helping me sort out because I can't do two things at one time. So I know some of you are talking to us, and I just don't have enough brain cells to manage both things and the selfie stick and make senses. So Emily's the one talking to you, and I'm the one talking to you here. And we are having a blast doing this. We've been doing this since the beginning of August of last year. We won a state award for this idea, and that's thanks to you entirely, because you're sending us to cool places, and you have made this a really cool event for Winona. People in Winona, people who love Winona, people who haven't been to Winona for a long time, but who have really sweet thoughts about it and want to get a look at something live. Everybody is just chiming in and giving us shout outs and telling us where they're from, and we're having a blast. Thank you so much. So where's it going to be? Tell us what do you want to see a live look at next week, and we'll go there. And until we see you next week, everybody have a great week. Bye.